Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, you're welcome. If you are an old subscriber, you're welcome. Please kindly subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button in order to get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you. Now these are the materials needed. This is crinoline. This crinoline is about 4.5 inches width. Crinoline is not the biggest width. It's 4.5 inches width. Okay, scissors, needle and thread. So this is our needle and thread, measuring tape, iron, candle gum and lighter. Let's begin. Now I will be measuring out the length of crinoline will be needed for this design. So I measured out about 1 yard. 1 yard is 36 inches width. So in 3 places, okay, you can see that 3. Make sure you use your iron to straighten your crinoline before you use it. So after that, you fold your crinoline into 2 this way and use your thread. So you see the way I'm using my needle and thread on it. You can use thread alone to tie it, but as for me, I choose to use needle and thread this way to make it easier for me when I am tying it. So you can see I've used it to tie it, and it's easier for me this way. So I'll cut off the excess thread. So after that, with your lighter, you just light it and do the tip this way so that it glues. When you light it this way, it glues that place. It makes it to come together. So you fold in the other side as well. You fold it into 2 the way you did to the other side, and you use your thread or your needle and thread to tie it. So another way of tying it is this way. Just look. If you are using thread alone, you just to tie it the normal way. You tie 2 threads together. You can see the way I'm just tying it. You tie the first one and then you tie the second one. Then you cut out with your scissors. So with your lighter, you light the tip of it as well. So let me just tie the tip of my thread before I start sewing. So with my needle and thread and my crinoline folded into 2, I'll start my running stitching. Just watch what I'm doing, in and out, in and out. That is at the edge of the crinoline. That's where I'm sewing. You can see what I'm doing. I folded the crinoline into 2 as I told you. Just watch the way I am sewing this. So as I'm sewing, you're bringing out the thread. So you keep sewing in, out, in and out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. You can see the way the sewing is going. Okay, there is nothing so difficult about this. So you keep sewing. So if you sew small, you bring out the thread. Okay, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. So you keep sewing this way. Please follow this tutorial to the end if really you want to understand the way this design is going to go, because there are so many things you need to learn from this design. This is not the normal rows you normally do. This is another type and it's flat. So you drag it and arrange it. You can see the way I'm trying to arrange it. You can see, just roll it and arrange it properly so that it goes round in a circle way. Okay, you can see the way I am doing it. So I'm still dragging the thread and I am arranging it at the same time. Okay, so it is just flat. You can see the way it is. It is flat. So after dragging it and arranging it to have 3 layers like this, so you start putting it together. You can see I've arranged it. Now I want to sew it and secure these 3 layers together. So you just need to sew and don't allow your thread to be seen at the front. Try as much as possible to hide the thread at the front. Okay, you can see the way I'm putting it together. Okay, so you can see the way it is. So when you're done, you just tie up the thread from under. And cut out the excess thread with your scissors. Now I'll repeat the same in the other 2. So these are the other 2. I've done it already. You can see there are 3 in number. So with this 11 inches, I'll fold it in like this and use my hot iron to iron it. And I folded it, and I'm using my iron to press it down. But you can see what I am doing. Folded it into 2 long. So I'll repeat the same to the other ones. There are 5 in numbers. So I've done this. Sorry, there are 6 in numbers. You can see I've done this others, and you still see the remaining letter. So keeping that aside, let's stitch this together. You can see the way I put it in. I hope you saw it. I just used this to put inside the other one, some of the layers to put inside the other layer. Then I started using my needle and thread to sew it together. So if you didn't see what I just did, you can rewind and see it. You can see the way I'm going to put this one. See it. You can see I've put it in. That's the way I did the other one when I started. So I'm stitching it together. Make sure you're sewing, don't allow your thread to show at the front. Make sure you do a neat work. So I'll keep sewing it. So keep sewing. So you can see the way it's coming out. So when you are done, you tie up and use your scissors to cut out the excess thread. Now this is it. You can see the way it is. Now back to this 11 inches length. I folded into two and ironed. So I'll fold it in like this, and I'll use my lighter to light it and use the tip of my finger to do it this way so that it glues together. So you can see it. So after that, I'll start gluing the tip of other ones. Just the tips I am gluing for these other ones. I'm not putting them together. We're just gluing the tips. Remember, there are 16 numbers, as I said. So I've glued the tip of these other ones. So I'll put it like this, and I'll use my needle and thread to sew this way. So when you've sewn severally, you put it in like this. Just watch what I'm doing. You can see where I put it in. Arrange it and make sure it is properly staying on that. You can decide to tie it or you leave it. Okay, so I'm arranging it. Yes, you can see the way it is, right? Can you see the way it is? So I'll bring another one and repeat the same process. You see the way I put it. Then I will sew with my needle and thread. When you're done sewing, you put it in from this side like this. You can see the way it is. So when I put it in, I will still sew it together. So I'll repeat the same process. I'll put it like this. I'll keep it on top like this, and I will sew. So when I'm done sewing, I'll put it in this way, just the way I've been doing to other ones. You can see the way it is. Then I will sew it. So when I'm done with other ones, I've put all the 5. So it's remaining the 6th one. Just watch the way I'm going to put the 6th one. You can see where I placed it, right? So after that, you put it in this one like this. You can see how I put it. Then you bring it out and you put it like this. You can see what I just did now, right? If it flings out, you bring it back and put it properly. Okay, so arrange it properly and you sew. Okay, so what I'm doing now is that I'm stitching it together. I'm sewing it. So you stitch severally and be sure it is properly stitched. Then you arrange it properly with your hand. Then you bring your design and put it at the back and stitch it together with this design, just like that. So you sew it and don't allow your thread to show at the up side. So you sew very neatly with your matching color of thread. So when you're done sewing severally, then you can tie it up. So you can see the way it looks like already and the way it's coming up and the way it's coming out, sorry. So I just need to stitch it properly and use my thread to tie up properly. Then I cut out the excess thread with my scissors. Then I'll bring any round material from either your poly or this is my black breast pad, or you can use your poly material. So I'll light my candle gum. When it lights, the gum will start coming out. So I'll use it to gum this way, and I'll use it to cover this place of it. Then after that, I'll get my hair clip. This is hair clip. If you go to the market to tell them you need hair clip just for clipping, you can see the way it is. It's hair clip. So I'll attach my gum on it or place my gum on it. Then I'll place it on top of this way. So this is it. Can you see the way this design came out? So this is how this design is. You can decide to use your feathers to decorate it, keep it, or place it anywhere of your choice. Just apply a little gum and put it anywhere you want. Just for decorating it, you can put it anywhere of your choice. So this is how it looks like when it is worn on a manicure head. Can you see how beautiful it came out? So what do you think about this design? Does it look beautiful? Let me hear from you at the comment section. Thanks for watching. Bye.